What's going on, everybody? This your boy Red, host of the RH3 show. I want to thank y'all for watching today's show. Today's show, we're going to discuss the topics of Gary Coleman death is still fishy, I believe. 911 tapes have surfaced, and we're going to take a look at that. We're also going to discuss and remember a passing of another TV legend. Also, Six Flags has decided not to hire anyone who wears braids or locks or anything of that nature, and also a story about a church putting a girl in seclusion because they didn't want her to press charges against a man who had already asked for forgiveness for raping her. So yes, we're going to discuss all those topics because this Friday's edition of the RH3 show is full of world and entertainment news. Yes. So you know what, y'all? I'm going to do just like I would do if I had my own show on Fox or ABC Daytime, and I had an audience full of members and subscribers, and my show was syndicated. Control Room, roll the intro. Let's do it.
This song was written for those that have determined they are the righteousness of God, and we refuse to let go. Listen to this.
Yes, y'all, it's time for world and entertainment news. Yes, it's been so long since I recorded that intro, I done forgot what I need to talk about. But oh goodness, what are we going to talk about first? Yes, we're going to pay tribute to our girl Ruth McClanahan. She was Miss Ruth. She was 76 years old. She's an Emmy winner, and you know she is known as her role as Blanche Devereaux. It says that she had been in poor health after she had a mini stroke and after a bypass operation last year, and she was also a breast cancer survivor. So yeah, as y'all know, B. Arthur, she died last year from cancer, and Betty White is the last surviving member of the group, and everybody loves Miss Betty White. So let's just pray for her strength, and you know, she's a tough one. So our condolences go to the McClanahan family and also the fans of Golden Girl. Next, on to the story. Okay, according to Newser.com, the church forced a girl to apologize for being raped. When a 15-year-old girl was raped and impregnated in 1997, her New Hampshire church took justice into its own hand by sending her to Colorado, thereby protecting her alleged rapist, Ernest Willis, 51. He was finally arrested. He was finally arrested last month after the victim, now 28, read about similar cases and decided to come forward. After raping her twice, Willis offered to pay her for an abortion, punch her in the stomach to cause miscarriage when she became pregnant. The Concord Monitor reports. And when she declined and told the church what happened, Pastor Chuck Phelps forced her to confess the situation by apologizing in front of the entire congregation, and then she was shipped out of state, she told the police. Phelps noticed authorities of the situation in 1997, but police could not locate her. Without a victim, it makes it very difficult to have a case, says a police officer. You know what? I believe that Phelps, the dirty dude, Wilkes, I think that's his last name, Willis, should both be locked up. Phelps, the reason why, because they sent her off. I consider that kidnapped. Willis, for I don't know how old he was when he raped the girl. So if he's 51 now and the girl is 28 now, she was 15 when she got raped. So 13 years ago, him being at, I believe, to be 38. Yes. So Willis and the pastor should have been locked up. Some people say the church this, the church of that. It's not really all churches that, this the type of situation that make people not believe in God, make people not want to go and assembly themselves in church. But all churches is not like this. There's some crooked pastors out here. So my advice to you, watch where you go. Be led by the Spirit of where you attend church. Be led by the Spirit and know that that's where God wants you to be placed. But my prayers go out to that girl because I know she's still suffering or whatever. And it's sad that, it's psycho men and sick men out here that want to do this type of stuff to women. So, yeah, prayers go out to her. And if I was the police and if I was this girl, I would press charges against the preacher too. Hey, that's my opinion, but still, I would have him locked up as well. That's my opinion. On to the next story. I'm about to hurry up with these last two. It seems like this whole entire episode of the RH3 show is a bunch of mess, along with my world and entertainment news. My W&E people need to get their stuff together. Y'all, I'm just crazy. It's just me. But anyway, this is a bunch of mess. Seriously. Six Flags discriminate over against a popular hairstyle. And it says, I'm reading from a news article, according to Black Talk Radio Network, Six Flags is at a heart of a controversy concerning a popular natural hairstyle. ABC News obtained a statement from Six Flags which reads, and I quote, Six Flags enforces a conservative grooming policy across all parks. The policy does not permit clean hairstyles such as variation in hair colors, dreadlocks, partially shaved beards, tails, and hairstyles that impair vision. Braided hair is allowed but must be in neat, even rows and without beads or other ornaments, end quote. Okay, some of that stuff I would agree upon, but you can't tell nobody how to come in with their hair. Of course, like I said, I can believe it can be neat, nicely groomed, but with dreadlocks, if it's nicely groomed and pulled back into a ponytail, you can't tell me that I cannot come to work like that. I mean, whatever. So I think that's just a bunch of mess. Why all of a sudden we're not hearing this? The Six Flags, you're going to lose a lot of people. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. Next to a bunch of mess about this Shannon Price, which is Gary Coleman's ex-wife, which we just found out that they secretly got divorced, I believe, last October, they said. But anyway, go to TMZ.com, and the link will be below in the bottom sidebar of the 911 call. I was going to place it on the show, but I read their terms of use, and you can use it, but you cannot download it or use it for any other. You can only use it for a single computer. Here where she is trying to supposedly help him, and she's in the car. She don't want to get blood on herself. She don't want to be bothered downstairs where he have a whole bunch of blood all over him. I think she is something fishy going on. Me personally, I believe either there was a fighting and she hit him, or he was downstairs and she went upstairs to go get him something to eat or something like that. I don't know. But this is a bunch of mess. This, like I said, this show is a bunch of mess. Take these news and, go check them for yourself. But in the meantime, you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. I'll be talking to y'all next week, next Monday, on the RH3 show. I will be out of here until then. So, in the meantime, you guys have a blessed and wonderful day. No, I'm going to come up with a cooking segment this weekend. It's going to be a special edition of it. So, in the meantime, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. I'm out. And let's continue to pray. Go ahead, 'cause I don't want to give it up. If anybody wanna come
praise the Lord. Come on and praise the Lord. Come on and give him praise the blood he calls you to.
Switch my old status that's from sinner to saint. As winners we can't live by the pictures they paint, because they know that on the inner is taint. So we must live out our lives with a sense of restraint. Which means do I live and we ain't, but yet controlled by the flesh, we're depicted as quaint. And pray without a quitter's complaint, and being able to turn down your dinner at 8. That means you gotta say, because the price that he paid for me gave to me my freedom, so I'm not in slavery. Christ made a way for me, grace me then paid for me. A way back to God through the life that he gave for me. And made me able to switch. Our lives were in darkness, they came with a switch. So we don't walk like we used to, talk like we used to. Called us with honor and he'll do it for you too. Yeah.
You gotta breathe it down, praise the blood he calls you to. Switch, go ahead, 'cause I know I gotta give it up. If anybody wanna come and praise the Lord.